A statement I shouldn't have to make to grown adults, but crew members, they're human beings. They're just like you and me. They have thoughts, they have feelings, and yeah, they're on a cruise ship to do a job, but at the end of the day, they're still people. And I say that because there's somebody out there that I'm sure they have absolutely no problem with a crew member when they're serving them a drink. They have no problem with the crew member when they're getting served food or the room is being cleaned. Then it's okay to see crew members, but they don't want to see crew members in passenger spaces, not while the crew member isn't working because, well, crew members, they're just there to be your servants, your slaves, and when they're not on duty serving you, they should be hiding below decks, waiting for their next opportunity to run out and just service you. They shouldn't have the right to come out and eat a meal. I mean, some of them do have privileges to eat in passenger areas, the buffet, some of the specialty restaurants. You'll see them in the morning getting coffee at the coffee shop, maybe getting an energy drink, something. And if you've ever seen that, has one of these crew members done something, offended you, affected you, hurt you in some kind of way that you just feel like you should never ever have to see them enjoying themselves? I don't get it. I don't get the mentality. Yet there's somebody out there who thinks exactly that way. Why is Carnival the only cruise company we see openly the uniformed senior officers and entertainment crew in the buffet area? They should only be eating in their designated areas, not in the passenger areas, the same as other ships. Service times would improve for the passengers. Isn't that what counts? Well, no surprise to me, only 231 people agreed with that statement, while 17,068 people voted and said, I have absolutely no problem with seeing the officers and staff eating on the Lido deck. All right, now let's break this comment down. Why is Carnival Cruise Line the only cruise line out there that allows this, that allows officers, entertainment staff to eat in passenger areas? Well, first and foremost, they are not the only cruise company that allows this. If you're going to make a comment, you're going to make a statement, don't start off with misinformation, wrong information. At least know what you are talking about, because I've been on other cruise lines and I have seen crew members eating in the buffet on multiple ones. So it's not just Carnival. Don't start with that. But they believe they should not be eating in passenger areas. They should only be eating in their designated area. Well, for some of these crew members, that is one of the designated areas that they can eat. But what should some of these crew members do? Should they only go down to the bowels of the ship and eat in one little specific location because you don't want to see them? Somehow they are interfering and bothering you, messing with your day. And how much service time do they really affect? See, I've been in line with crew members before. They stand in line like everybody else. They get their food the same as everybody else. What did this crew member cost me in my lifetime? A minute? Maybe, if that, two? No different than if there was another cruise passenger right in front of me. Then they get their food, they go to their own table, they sit down and enjoy their meal, and they bother nobody. So, what is the harm in them being able to do this? Just because they are not servicing you, they should not be seen? These are things we shouldn't have to say to grown ass adults. The crew members, they're not your slaves. They're not your servants. They don't have to hide in the bottom of the ship when they are not readily and immediately taking care of your wants, your needs, and your desires. They get time off. They have privileges. They have some freedoms around the ship. They are human beings and they are allowed to live their lives. Stop acting like they are below you because they happen to work on the ship you were taking your vacation. Now, the survey shows this is a itty bitty amount of people that have this mentality. And the majority of cruisers are just like, I don't mind. It's not bothering me. It's not hurting me in any way if this guy's up here eating this buffet food. So why does it just bother some people so very much? I don't understand it. I can't answer that question. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. I've always had the mentality that, hey, if a crew member wants to come eat where I'm eating, they are welcome to share my table. I would love for crew members to come sit with me during mealtime and share their stories. Tell me about where they're from, their life, their adventures. I bet they got some really good passenger stories that I personally would love to hear. I'm willing to bet that a couple of crew members sitting at my table for lunch could give me enough content to make many, many videos about the behavior of some of these nasty, rude, entitled people that are out there cruising with us. But what do you guys think? Should crew members even be allowed in passenger areas? Should they should they not be allowed to go up and enjoy a lunch in the buffet area, or should they have to only eat in their designated areas? Because you don't want to see them at lunchtime. They are affecting how fast you get the food, how fast you can shovel it in your mouth. Are you with the majority? Are you with the minority? Are you one of those 231 people that say, crew members, just eat with your own kind? And that is going to be our video for today. If you've enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit subscribe. It is free to do so. Helps our channel grow. Let you know anytime we put out a new video. Hope everyone out there is having a really great day. And like always, we will see you out on the high seas.